Hey, Ryan, it's your turn to sing the theme song.
Do 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 do.
Arg, listeners!
Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to Almost Entirely a Football Show, the only show that's going to talk about the Pirates and the Buccaneers. I'm your host, Ryan, who has been kidnapped by this pirate lady.
Hi, Arg.
Why are we dressed like pirates?
Because Friday was Talk Like a Pirate Day, and we celebrated it at our shop, the coffee shop. So I figured it'd be a fun day to talk about pirates and dress up like a pirate.
Arg.
Arg. Yes.
This has been going on for 2 days now.
Oh, yeah.
So, Nichole, I think we should start by seeing if you have learned anything over the course of this podcast. I am going to read off the slate of games.
Okay.
And you're just going to tell me in a sentence what you know about these.
Okay.
So, and then I'll give my little thoughts. Does your parrot have a name?
My parrot's name is Ryan.
Because it won't stop talking. Mine just named Patty.
Oh, okay.
All right. So on Thursday, we watched the Miami Dolphins
Okay.
against the Buffalo Bills. Did you learn anything?
Mm-hmm.
No, because Miami's very bad, and their coach, Captain Yeezy McVape, is probably going to get fired, and the Bills are very good. Today, you have in the early slate, Green Bay versus Cleveland, or as you call them, the football helmets.
The football helmets, yes, they are.
So how do you feel about Green Bay? Remember, they got the scary guy, Mike Parsons.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any thoughts about them?
No.
Okay, well, they're probably the best team in the league right now, and Cleveland might be one of the worst.
Okay.
So, you have the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. The Colts are 2-0, and Tennessee is 0-2. You should have no feelings. We have not watched any of these games for a reason.
I know. That's why I was like, I really don't know.
There is a fun storyline here with the Colts, though.
Okay.
Their quarterback's name was Daniel Jones.
Okay.
And he had a nickname when he played in New York. It was Danny Dimes.
Okay.
But he was not good in New York, so they kicked him out. And now he has wound up in Indianapolis, and he's awesome.
Oh.
They look like the best team in the league. They're not.
They're not.
But not at all.
No.
They're just playing bad teams. But they've re-nicknamed him from Danny Dimes to Indiana Jones.
Oh, interesting.
And
okay.
I knew you'd love that.
Yeah.
Then you have the 2-0 Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
And the 1-1 Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
Do you have anything to say about these?
Well, I know the Cincinnati's has to get a new quarterback.
Correct.
Because he is out for, you said, I think 3 months?
Yep.
Roughly.
So we talked about it on the last episode. I said there's nothing really bad that can happen before Halloween. And Nichole said, unless they get injured.
Yeah.
So in this game, both quarterbacks are injured.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Joe Burrow's out for 3 months. He has a bad case of turf toe, which is a bad way. Like, that's a terrible name. People have talked about it. Turf toe. No, he tore a ligament in his foot. So now his toe don't work.
Well, that's why when you said turf toe, I was like, I wonder what that is. Because I didn't know what that was. I literally thought he just like stubbed his toe.
It's a terrible name for something.
Yeah.
But and then Minnesota's quarterback, he has been playing very awful. He was a rookie last year who never even played. He got hurt. And so this year he was supposed to take over. And he's played awful football. And now he's hurt.
How does he hurt?
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
His
ankle?
Feelings are hurt?
Yes, let's go with that. His feelings are hurt. He did. Their backup quarterback is Carson Wentz, who did win a Super Bowl.
Okay.
And has been awful ever since.
Oof. Well,
the league caught up to him. Next, you have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
Versus the New England Patriots. We have watched both of these teams play both times.
I was probably busy doing my puzzle.
Nichole, you probably were doing your puzzle. Both teams are 1-1. Both teams look very mediocre.
Okay.
Both of these teams thought they would be playoff teams. Maybe they round out into form. Pittsburgh definitely looks like a very old team. I think they're one of the oldest teams in the league. And the Patriots look like a team trying to figure it out still.
Like old as in from the beginning of time, or their players are old?
Their players are old. They have a 41-year-old playing quarterback.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
most expensive player is closer to my age.
Okay.
He is a defensive lineman. Then you have the game of the week, I think. The LA Rams, 2-0, against Philadelphia, who we got to watch beat the Chiefs last week.
Yes, we don't want to talk about that.
Okay, we don't. But I will say this is the game of the week. I think the Rams will put that on them. I still think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl if Matthew Stafford's back can be held together by magical fairy dust and UV red light.
Okay.
Because
yes.
that's what
alternative medicines.
Yes. Then you have the 0-2 Jets.
Okay.
From New York against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I am a Buccaneers fan this week.
I am also
because I am a pirate.
Arg. I'm also a Buccaneers fan. I think they are a very good team. Baker Mayfield is their quarterback. I like him a lot. Played at Oklahoma. He used to be the Browns quarterback, or as you call them, the football helmet.
Football helmets,
yes. They used to be that.
Okay.
He used to be their quarterback, and they didn't like him. Like he almost beat the Chiefs in the playoffs when that's their only playoff win ever.
Okay.
And they kicked him out, and now he's on a great team. Then you got the Raiders versus Washington. Nothing?
Nothing.
Do you even know where the Raiders play?
They play in Las Vegas.
They
know
do.
That yeah.
They are 1-1. They look not great. Their first round pick running back looks awful. Like legitimately, he can't be on the field if they're not going to hand him the ball. Okay. That's very bad.
Yeah.
Washington, you cursed them as well. Their quarterback is hurt.
Oh no.
He's got a hurt knee.
So how many quarterbacks are out?
4.
Oof.
Then Atlanta, who is 1-1, should be 2-0. Their kicker, longtime kicker, great kicker, missed a field goal to win in week 1. They benched him week 2 and fired him. The heartless business.
It is a heartless business.
But they're playing Carolina. They're 0-2, and they still might be the worst team in the league.
Yeah,
they are not any better. Yeah. It's bad.
I don't remember watching any of these teams. But again, puzzles take precedence.
True. We have not watched either of these teams because I hate them. And then Houston versus Jacksonville. Okay. Houston is 0-2.
0-2.
They are in the AFC. They're a legitimate competitor for the Chiefs. Remember we talked about Super Bowl windows last week. Cheap quarterbacks.
Yes,
good team. Yeah. They are in their window, but they have ruined it by not having an offensive line.
Yeah.
And then Jacksonville is 1-1. There are videos like shown on broadcast. The new head coach and the old quarterback, he's not old, he's been there like 6 years, yelling and screaming at each other and like hitting each other in the chest. It is bad vibes in Duval.
No. What team are they?
That is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars. Okay.
Jaguars, yes. Okay. That does it for the early slate. There is one game worth watching.
Yep.
In the afternoon slate, some games that matter to me. Denver, the Broncos are 1-1. Lost hilariously last week to Indiana Jones. They lined up for the kick. Indianapolis did.
Okay.
Kicked it and missed.
Okay.
So they lost the game. Oh, nope. 15-yard penalty. They hit the center. You're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
They moved up 15 yards, free kicked it, won the game. Hilarious. And then the LA Chargers, 2-0, are playing the Broncos. Very important game for the Chiefs. You've seen these teams play. Yes. Do you know anything about them?
Nope.
Got it. The 0-2 New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
Versus the 1-1 Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
They are both not. You have 1-1 Dallas against 0-2 Chicago. We have watched Chicago.
Have watched Chicago.
And what they make me irrationally.
Remind me who we watched them. The Bills, right? No.
Nope. We watched.
Who was it?
We watched them play the Lions.
Yes.
And they got destroyed.
Yeah.
And
they're the one with the dramatic quarterback.
Yeah, the guy that paints fingernails. Yeah. Yes. They are only 0-2, but if they lose this game or at least don't look good in this game, like the wheels are off that wagon. It is going to be a long season.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And the last of the early games or the afternoon games are the 2-0 Arizona Cardinals.
Yes. Against
the somehow 2-0 San Francisco 49ers, who don't have their quarterback.
And who was their quarterback?
Brock Purdy.
Okay.
Guy that played Iowa State.
Yes.
But Arizona is I don't. Like, how are these teams 2-0? Is Arizona good? No one knows. Probably not.
Well, we don't know yet.
They usually fall off.
Okay.
Then tonight you can watch the Chiefs play the Giants. Both teams are 0-2.
Which is just so sad.
Nichole, do you have anything? How would you fix the Chiefs?
I would make Kelsey walk the plank.
That's a great answer. I also am to the point where
Davy Jones's locker.
As in the retirement home, yes. do they at this point? Do they bench him, cut him or put him on season-ending IR to save him from the
Straight to
embarrassment.
jail.
Straight to jail.
I mean, walk the plank.
To the brig.
To the brig.
So on defense, at least last week, they had some guys get hurt, but some of their rookies that are more explosive and faster are starting to play more. In 1 week from the game against the Chargers to the game against the Eagles, you could see that the defense really played pretty well. If the offense had not been completely inept and had one turnover that led to 3 points, and Kelsey gave up an interception that went all the way back. I mean, Chiefs probably would have won that game.
Yeah.
And if they had just done better in week one, like
and college kickered it.
True, they Nichole. We do watch some college football now.
Listen,
and Nichole is well aware of what it means to be a college kickered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Womp womp.
Womp womp. And then Monday Night Football is a good one. We got the Baltimore Ravens.
But it starts at midnight, doesn't it?
Pretty much. Against the Detroit Lions. So we've watched Baltimore. They're the team that choked the game out in the first one. And then the last week I was making fun of them the whole time because they were just barely beating the football helmets. And then you have against Detroit, who lost all their coaches. So that's all the football games this week, Nichole.
Okay.
Do you have any overall thoughts? Like who do you still like? Who do you think is awful? Should Travis Kelce go straight to jail?
Straight to jail. Walk the
Straight
plank.
to jail. But
yeah, I don't know. Because I really thought they would pull it together and win that game. Honestly, I had high hopes. I was the only one that had high hopes.
You were, and I was still big Mads.
Very big Mads.
Big Mads. But yeah. That's it's still early.
It is still very early.
I mean, if teams can be, you just want to get some wins here and there along the way. Any team that's on danger of going 0-3, though, something like only 4% of those teams make the playoffs. So it's not good.
Nope, not good.
But
I mean, it's just such a wide variety. Honestly.
It is. There's not. Is any team actually good this year? I don't really know. Like I don't know what to really think. Like some of the teams do really well 1 week, and then sometimes they just fall apart. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I think there's about 6 really good teams, and the Chiefs are not one of them.
Yes, correct.
And that's okay. So, Nichole, that concludes the football portion.
Yay!
Are you excited to talk about your portion of the show?
Oh yeah. So it was Talk Like a Pirate Day on Friday, and at the shop we had a lot of fun, just really shocking all of our customers.
It was shocking. I did walk in and it was something
hilarious. I had a great time. So anyway, we're going to talk about a little bit of like the history of pirates, a little bit about the golden age of pirates, and then highlight like 3 pirates that I really enjoy learning.
Oh, I love pirates. I know so many pirates. I'm a big fan of Long John Silver's from Muppet Treasure Island.
Okay. Yeah.
Captain Crunch.
Oh, okay. Funny story about Captain Crunch, y'all. Do you know what Captain Crunch is?
Yeah, it's a breakfast cereal. Yeah.
It's a children's breakfast cereal.
Yep.
When Ryan and I were first married, I had Ryan go get us some groceries, right? I didn't really give him a list. I said, just grab some food. We have nothing in our house. He comes home with Captain Crunch cereal. We are adults at this. We're married.
I don't remember this.
Captain Crunch cereal. And
I'm sure it's great.
Okay. A list shall always go with him from now on.
Also a big fan of the pirates who don't do anything.
Oh, yes. They're my favorite pirates, too.
They do stay home and lie around.
If you ask them to do anything,
they'll just tell you.
They don't do anything. Yep. All right. Are you ready?
We're a great team.
You're supposed to ask me which pirate I am today.
Nichole, which pirate are you today?
I'm Blackbeard, of course. Can't you tell?
I don't see a beard or a smoking beard or the crazy look in your eyes.
You don't see the crazy. All right. So the history of pirates. There is not any date that pirates started. Because history way back then, nothing was really written down. Mm-hmm. But pirates kind of started from the sea people. They were active around the 14th century BC. They were in the Mediterranean area, and that is where kind of pirates started. Ancient Egyptians about 6,000 years ago, also had pirate tendencies. So a pirate is like anyone who plunders or attacks ships outside the law. So they would steal the treasures, take it, whatnot. In ancient Greece, however, which is like the pre-classical era, this was considered an honorable way of life. Yes.
So they would have been big fans of Captain Hook.
Yes, like they
Tick tock.
So because it was like considered honorable, like it is like depicted in Homer's Iliad and Odyssey.
It is.
So like it was actual like a way of life.
Huh.
Like
yeah. Now that you say, I had to read them both in college, and I was like, I guess I never even thought about like, oh yeah, these are
pirates. Yep.
Wild.
Yep. Some very early time like mentioned like might have been like the first recorded pirates was Dionysius of Iona in the 15th century BCE. He was a Greek naval commander turned pirate. So that was like kind of one of the first recorded one, or Cleomenes, which was in 340 BCE. He was honored by like the rulers of Athens at that time.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that kind of like there's the Paul Skeens. He's a Pittsburgh Pirate. He was honored. He might win the Cy Young.
Okay. What is a Cy Young?
Best pitcher in baseball.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's way too good to play for the Pirates.
There we are. So now we'll talk about a little bit of different types of pirates. So pirates is like bandits, sea robbers, because they're anyone who plunders or attacks ships outside the law. There are privateers.
Okay.
Which is basically sailors with permission to attack. They are legal if they have a letter of marque. Basically, this is naval warfare.
Okay.
So it's like this kind of really started, and I'll talk about this a little bit more, is when like Britain kind of captured Jamaica from Spain, and all the European like countries were trying to settle into the New World and whatnot. So they would basically give these sailors like permission to attack other countries to plunder.
Got it. So they're robbing from other nations to give to their nation.
Or just to keep it.
Oh,
just to basically make sure that they weren't getting.
So, okay.
Yeah. There are Buccaneers as well.
They're different.
Yes, they are different.
Because
they are loose groups of privateers and pirates together.
Okay.
And it was like in the mid to late 17th century in the Caribbean, but they focus on Spanish ships. So they're kind of legal, kind of not.
Got it.
Legal, illegal.
Because they're after the doubloons.
Yes. Then there's corsairs, which these are privateers in the Mediterranean. This was like religious motivated privateers in the Ottoman Empire. So the Barbary, like
corsairs. Oh, the Barbary Coast? Yeah.
Yeah. And so the Barbary Coast and West Africa.
Okay.
So that's a little bit of history of it. Now we're going to get to the golden age of piracy.
Is this where we get the Dread Pirate Roberts?
Yep. Or something else. So the golden age of piracy was like 1680s to 1720s. This was really a heightened like pirate activity, basically because a lot of it was recorded. Thousands of ships were at prey in the Atlantic and beyond from pirates. And kind of like I said, this was like when they were really moving towards like the European countries were settling into like the Caribbean, taking the resources, all that kind of,
Where's the rum?
Wonderful stuff. Yes, yes. Some very famous pirates of this time was Edward Blackbeard Teach, which is me. Captain William Kidd, Calico Jack Rackham, and then Henry Morgan.
Oh, yes, that's
like
the guy.
Captain Morgan.
Yes, from the rum.
Yes.
Was there also a One-Eyed Willie who went on to be in the hit movie The Goonies?
The Goonies. Okay, yes. So how do we know the history? Pirate stories and like sentences was great press. I mean, very like sensationalized, like very like featured in newspapers, just all the grisly details. That's what sold the newspapers.
Oh. So some things never change.
Of course. It's very exaggerated. Hashtag fake news.
Fake news. Got it.
So a lot of it is very just very interesting. But there was also a book written in 1724 by Captain Charles Johnson. It was called A General History of the Robberies and Murders of the Most Notorious Pirates with a Y.
That really rolls off the tongue.
It does. Yes. So that's where a lot of these details come. Like,
okay, that's how
from,
that's where we
yeah.
know who these people are.
Yes. Again, very exaggerated.
Very.
Very.
Okay.
It let's see. I kind of already talked about that. Talked about legal piracy, privateering.
So that's where you get the letter of marque.
Yes, but also, once this was over, it's really hard to go back to your old way of life when you've been making millions and millions of dollars.
Exactly. Once this podcast takes off, I'm not going back to work.
So the Golden Age ended during the 1720s when pirates were hunted down because they were just a menace to the trade. No one was safe.
Okay.
No one.
No one.
Most were hung for their crimes, but some were pardoned, allowing pirates to renounce their criminal past.
Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah, so they did get a chance to
what happens
not
if they
walk the plank.
What happens if they went back to piracy after that?
Walk the plank.
Oh, no.
Now, I really, really enjoy learning about pirates. I also enjoy lots of other things like learning about history and stuff. But there are 3 very famous female pirates.
Okay, so here, how about I name one of my favorite pirates, and then you could name one of your favorite pirates.
Okay, but you have to tell me about your famous pirate.
One of my favorite pirates is Patchy the Pirate, who's the character in SpongeBob. Your turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay. So one of the most famous is Qing Chi. She was a Chinese leader of the largest pirate fleet in history. And this was like the early 1800s.
Wow.
So she was, she married the like the head of the pirate fleets at that time, and he ended up dying, and then she came to power at that time.
Oh.
Yes. So they had, yes.
Do you remember the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? Is that who this? There's that one pirate lady at the end. I bet that's who that's based off of. I should have looked that up.
So she had thousands and thousands of ships, and 40,000 pirates were under
40,000.
So she built this legitimate pirate empire, and everybody was terrified of her.
So she was boss babe.
No, she was definitely a boss babe. But some of the things, like, she also treated her pirates very well. Like, they got good wages, and like, one thing that she was very adamant of, like, women were to be treated with respect, women and children. So none of like the really bad things. And like, she would legit kill you if you were like thought to abuse or treat your woman or child with like any disrespect. Like, legit. Walk the plank. Davy Jones.
Where were they out of?
Sleep with the fishes. China. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Very, very interesting.
That's crazy.
Yes. Okay. Now, your next favorite pirate.
The pirate from the Lego movie.
Yeah, I do like the pirate from the Lego movie. The next pirate I'm going to talk about is Grace O'Malley. She was Ireland's pirate queen. Very shrewd political figure. She was in like the 1530s ish, I think, is when like she was born. She wanted, so her family were very like sea people, like very
fishermen.
Yeah, basically.
Boat people.
Definite boat people. But her dad was like, you can't go on the boat with us, your hair is too long. Cut her hair off so that she could go out on the boat. And then she ended up marrying like not a rival chieftain, but anyway, so she married somebody of importance in another clan. And once he died, she inherited all of his ships, all of his things. And then when her dad died, she somehow got that too. So she literally had a big region and everything. But she was a boss babe. Like, she was so shrewd, was so political, like, she negotiated with Queen Elizabeth I. Like, she met the queen, and like, she's from Ireland. You know, like, that would have been a big deal.
It would have been
very cool.
All I'm picturing is the girl from Brave.
Yeah.
Except on a boat
Yeah, except on a boat. Yeah.
with a hat.
And then we'll talk about the crazy one, Anne Bonny.
And Bonnie.
She was Irish as well.
No, really?
Yes.
Well, it's my turn right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Who's your next favorite pirate?
Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. He's a space pirate.
Oh my gosh, I can't with you. I can't with you. So Anne Bonny, she was Irish as well. But she was born from an affair.
Yes.
So it was like her dad's maid. But anyway, they ended up moving to the US at that time. You know, like it wasn't the United States, but the Americas.
It was a colony.
And then she was just kind of a free spirit and ran off with a sailor to the Caribbean and became a pirate.
Oh,
left her husband and ended up fighting alongside Calico Jack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was very daring, courageous, very skilled, kind of crazy. And her bestie, Mary Read, and her very shattered the social norms of the time, like were very notorious and feared, like the most feared women of their time. They get captured. They don't get hung because they're both pregnant.
Oh.
And then they just kind of disappear into history.
You know, good for them.
So, yeah.
Wait, I mean, that's, they got off, and we still remember them today, and they didn't get hung?
Yeah, I know. Very interesting. But yeah, she was a little bit on the crazy side. There's lots of different stories about her. I listened to a lot of podcasts, and I'll link them in our comments, but one of them is Watch Her Cook, and now it's where I learned a lot about Ching Chi. Mm-hmm. And another one is Tea Time Crimes and the Pirate Queens. And they talk about these. They're really good. They have a lot more details.
Oh, I'm sure. But, you know.
We're a football podcast.
We're a football podcast. No, that was, we do watch.
And then there are some documentaries on Netflix, of course, because where else do I get my information? So, yeah. Lots of fun things.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready
for your thoughts?
I will give you 7 pennies if you will tell us your participation.
Who do I get to choose from?
Your first option is Chris Jones of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Walk the plank.
He was caught on a hot mic talking trash at the end of the game because the Chiefs defense did play pretty well, and the opposing quarterback just went scoreboard and took a knee, and that's a very loser's way. Chris Jones, very disappointed in you. Option number 2.
Okay.
Is James Hudson of the New York Giants, who the Chiefs play tonight.
Okay.
So he is their backup tackle. Their primary tackle still out. But in the first drive of last week's game, he took 4 straight penalties.
Okay.
For 5, 10, plus 30, 40 yards.
Okay.
There is a fun video of him punching a guy in the head, and he was immediately benched. Did not come back in the game.
Not ejected?
Nope.
Okay.
Or you can pick Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield, who engineered an 80-yard game-winning drive against Houston last week.
I think I do have to pick the Pirates.
Good job, Baker. Always been a fan. That will do it here for Almost Entirely a Football Show. The games start here at noon. There's only one good game to watch in that window. I will be watching it. Nichole will be finishing her puzzle.
I was say, I wonder how many puzzles I can get done today.
She got 1.5 done last time. So we look forward to seeing you next week. We'll see if we're wearing silly outfits.
We'll see what I can talk about next week. Have a great week, guys.
Do, 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 do.